I love the guy she was interested in wasn't a guy at all, also known as the Green Beauty, but it might be for different reasons. I am finding the parallels between Mitsuki and Joe because they're very much alike, and Kanna with Aya because these two are also very much alike, very interesting. Despite the generational differences, the issues are very much alike. So we know that Mitsuki is a character that has a lot of self-esteem issues. She's an outcast, she's been misunderstood, and she struggles finding people that truly get her. She's also one to run away or lock herself in and just turn to music, much like her paternal figure, Uncle Joe, one of the very few people in Mitsuki's life that truly understands and loves Mitsuki for who she is. Now in high school, Mitsuki has met Aya, another person that has come into her life that accepts her for who she is. And you can see at first that Mitsuki is confused as to why someone like Aya would find interest in someone like her. Very similar to how Joe thought that he wasn't good enough for Kanna. And Kanna, much like Aya is currently doing, she used to put Joe's interest before her own interests, basically sacrificing her wants for Joe. And now that we're progressing in the story, Aya was extremely supportive and nurturing of Mitsuki. But what about her wants? I'm not trying to villainize Mitsuki and Joe because I personally relate a lot to them, but because of that, I truly understand why they are the way they are. And it's something that happens a lot to people that are outsiders, and once they find someone that truly gets them, they learn to become very comfortable with their companionship. While they're comfortable, the other person is starting to feel neglected because characters like Mitsuki and Joe are content by knowing that characters like Kana and Aya will always be there for them until they're not. And we already saw that with Kana when she left Japan to go to Los Angeles. So the question becomes, will Mitsuki break the cycle and do something different to what Joe has done? Or will Mitsuki continue to ignore Aya's feelings and be Joe's mini-me, repeating the same mistakes that he did with Kanna? The reason why I'm fascinated by this is because of the generational wars that we've seen on social media, with the younger generations trying to distance themselves from the older generations like millennials and Gen X. And Joe happens to be Gen X. Kanna is a 35-year-old woman, so she's a millennial, and these two would be young Gen Z. But despite the generational differences, they're still coping with relationships in a very similar way, so we have a lot more in common than differences.